Hi guys, it's me, Jewel. I'm back for more rider tracks this season. Last season it was really fun and amazing. So this season we're going to try some new things and we're going to expect more of this. A number between 1 and 12.
14.
Unlimited money, where would I go? Probably to the moon.
What is your zodiac sign?
My zodiac, I think I'm a Libra. Yes,
I'm a Libra as well.
Oh, okay. Twins.
I'm looked after by Shaggy Burns, so it's currently his problem at the moment.
But I think Mark Marquez is the best rider in the world. He's incredible. He's an alien.
If crashing wasn't an option, I would rather do the TT than MotoGP.
I reckon the drums, because you can sort of get away with making a mess of the drums when you can just bang them all and make some sort of tune and then give it a big tambourine at the end.
At Donington Park for day 2 of testing. So yesterday there were some surprises in the timing, so hopefully they will keep that up. So later we are going to find some riders to have little chats with. So let's see who we can find. Everybody, I'm here number 74, Finn Smartreed, who rides a sport bike. Thanks for doing my camera with me. And how does it feel to be back on the bike?
It's really good to be back on the bike testing with the team. We've had a few little niggles with just a little bit of teething issues getting sorted, but no, it's really good to be back racing, back riding with the team.
Yeah. And what inspired you to ride a bike?
Well, I mean, my brother's been racing my whole life. My brother was racing in Brands Hatch the day I was born, so I'd say probably watching my brother racing and being brought into it by him.
How old were you when you started to ride a motorbike competitively?
I mean, depends what you consider competitively. First race weekend I was 6, but I wasn't very good until I was 7.
What do you do in the off season?
Not much. My days are very boring in the off season. I get up, go to work, go to the gym, come home, go to sleep. My off seasons are very boring up in Scotland now.
Buddy, I'm here with number 44, Harry Tudor, who rides in Supersport. Thanks for coming here, and how did yesterday's testing go?
It went really well. Obviously, first time here on the new bike, and obviously not done many laps around here at all, with it being a fresh British Supersport Championship. So good, really good. I think we started off well and made good progress all day, so I'm pretty happy.
What are your targets for this season?
Targets for this season is to win every race, every session that I possibly can, and win the championship.
How does it feel to be back on the bike again?
It feels awesome, to be honest. I mean, it's nice going out in Spain and riding and testing in Spain, but to actually have your race bike and to be riding on the English tracks, it's great to be back.
So, what first inspired you to start racing bikes?
My dad, actually. I used to go-kart when I was younger, so when I stopped that, I played football for a little bit, and it wasn't really for me. And then my dad was really into classic motorbikes and like MT125s and stuff like that, so I just kind of followed him into it, really.
And what is your favourite track to race?
Probably Brands GP or Cadwell Park. I'll say Cadwell because it's my local.
Hi everybody, I'm here with number 66, Cam Fraser, who rides the Supersport. Thanks for attending my channel, and how does it feel to get back on the bike?
Yeah, I think it's been a bit of a quiet off season for me. I managed to go out testing on my GP2, so I was really looking forward to coming here at Donington Park and getting back on the Suzuki Supersport bike. Obviously it didn't quite fully go to plan. I managed about 1 lap and then managed to get oil leaked onto my rear tyre, which then of course led to a big crash, sent me to the moon. I think I saw Opus too while I was floating through the air there. So yeah, it wasn't the most ideal way to start the test, but we're going to focus on recovery and then get ready for Alton Park in 2.5 weeks' time.
And what first inspired you to start riding?
So for me, it's a great question. What started my inspiration towards racing probably came from my dad, who he basically raced, or not raced, but he did track days when I was growing up. He rode bikes probably from his mid-20s until I was born. I saw him ride motorbikes, and I think just always watched and was like, I'd love to give that a go. And then he was also always into Formula 1, MotoGP, World Superbikes, British Superbikes. I'd go and watch all of these events with him, watch it on TV, and I think that just inspired me to want to go and do it myself. And so I started when I was 11 and then never looked back. Here we are.
And how old were you when you first started to ride a motorbike competitively?
Competitively, I guess if we're going right back to the grassroots, so I started when I was around 11, 12 years old. Did the Fab Racing Championship, did that for 1 or 2 years on the mini motos, then went up to the little Metrokit GP70 bikes when I was about 13, and then into British Super Teens on the Aprilia RS125s. And again from there, just never really looked back, was always competitive. Went into the KTM British Junior Cup when I was 15, first year at running British Superbikes. Managed to win that in his first year, and then went to Moto3s and basically just progressed through the ranks from there.
Thank you. Hi everybody, I'm here at number 15, Chloe Jones, who rides in WCR. Thank you for joining to my channel, and how does it feel to get back on the bike?
Yeah, obviously Portimao didn't go the way that I wanted, but it was still good to get out on the bike, discover a new track. Portimao was new for me, so yeah, we had a tough weekend with quite a lot of problems, but you know, it's a building weekend, and I'll look forward to Aston in a couple of weeks' time.
And how do you stay fit in the off-season?
I just train as much as I can, try ride as much as I can. It's difficult because you're never out on the bike as much as you want, but you stay in the gym as much as you can, do everything that you can physically and mentally to do, but yeah, just try to get as much bike time and at the gym most days of the week, and just trying to be as fit as I can.
And how does it feel with a new bike and a new team?
Yeah, the bike's actually 3 years old, so in WCR there's a rule where the bikes are the same for the 3 years that we've had so far. Unfortunately, we had quite a lot of problems with the bike, but no, it's going to all be sorted for Aston hopefully, and I'll restart at Aston and go again.
And what is your dream bike?
I have to say Yamaha, really, don't I? I have to say Yamaha, but I would love to have a go on the R9. Luckily I've got the opportunity thanks to Paul Dennin, my team owner, that he's letting me ride the R9 in a couple of weeks' time at Brno, which I'm so looking forward to that. So I think once I get on that, it'll be one of my dream bikes. It is one of my dream bikes to ride, so yeah, I look forward to that.
What are your targets for the season?
Well, better than Portimao, that's for sure. Yeah, that was difficult, but no, I know I shouldn't be there, and I know where I should be. Last year, obviously, getting third in the World Championship. Yeah, I want to be in the top 3 and be back on that podium for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with number 51, Blaze Baker, who rides in Superstock. Thanks for joining my thing. And how was yesterday's testing?
Thank you for having me again, Jewel. It's an absolute pleasure to be back here for another interview with you. Yesterday was great. It was a very unexpected day. We weren't meant to be doing the Donington test at all, and we had a quick turn of events and ended up here. It was really good to be out in the group of boys and spin some laps on my new Fireblade, and yeah, the bike's working really well. I feel very comfortable. I'm absolutely loving the team. The crew, the boys are all good, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to, well, we've had our first session today, and looking forward to the next 2.
What first inspired you to start riding bikes?
What inspired me? Going back 2008, my old man was a mechanic, and one school holidays I went up to a race with him, and the guy by the name of Mark and James Egan, they actually raced BSB, well, James raced BSB a couple of years back now, but yeah, they initially got me into racing, and watching him race was really what, you know, got the heart set and fire with the racing side of things.
How does it feel to ride a motorbike?
Just zero problems. Every single problem you have in life kind of just disappears, and I don't know, it's like almost like leaving into another realm almost. It's like you kind of forget everything, and it's weird. You're going fast, but everything sort of slows down.
And what are your targets for the season?
Targets, realistically, definitely want to be in the top 5. But I think that the boys, they've worked hard enough, and I think we're good for podium. So we'll be. I think we can say definitely want to be on the podium, and we'll be happy.
And what is your favourite track to ride on?
After last season, I rode Thruxton for the first time, and I would say probably Thruxton now. I really do like the high top speeds. But yeah, I'll be between Thruxton and Brands. Thruxton takes the cake though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks to House of Moto for taking me as their ambassador and helping and supporting me throughout this journey. And And in case you guys don't know, House of Moto supports female riders throughout all their levels. So please support them by following them on their Instagram page.